We have ranked each one of 16 personality types in one of these categories. Here is the MBTI personalities ranking based on their feeling about debating. Number 1. ISTJ. Although ISTJs are very pragmatic individuals, they do take pleasure in learning new things. ISTJs try to learn whenever possible since they detest entering situations unprepared. ISTJs frequently enjoy a good argument, especially if they believe they can learn something from it. However, they will swiftly end a heated argumentative dispute because they do not like it. ISTJs value their ability to maintain their personal tranquility and won't put up with anything that stresses them out unnecessarily. Number 2. ISFJ. Debate is absolutely not their thing, and ISFJs will frequently steer clear of it at all costs. They prefer to maintain order and civility because they are natural peacekeepers. ISFJs frequently attempt to end a discussion out of concern that it will devolve into an unpleasant quarrel. ISFJs desire a peaceful, harmonious environment where everyone gets along. They frequently assume responsibility for maintaining order in their surroundings and, as a result, they detest taking part in discussions. Number 3. ESTJ. Undoubtedly, ESTJs enjoy a good debate, but they find that it may frequently devolve into an argument. They may become irritated by uneducated people and fall into a tiresome cycle as a result. People that are obviously ignorant bother ESTJs, and they will try to find a method to let them know it. The ESTJ is remarkably good at stopping conversations when they start to veer off course, and won't hesitate to get a little pushy if necessary. If you are enjoying our content, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. Number 4. ESFJ. Most of the time, ESFJs would much rather keep the peace than engage in a debate. They don't want to cause too much conflict with their loved ones since they want to make sure that their connection is happy. Both learning and educating others about things they fully comprehend may pique the attention of the ESFJ. This may make people appreciate a stimulating discussion, especially one that is civil and non-hostile. Number 5. INFJ. INFJs can become rather adept at avoiding conflicts with the people they care about since they don't like to argue with them. However, they do take pleasure in arguing various subjects to learn more about others and themselves. INFJs do not want these discussions to get unpleasant, and they frequently give in if they believe it will cause friction in their connection with a loved one. INFJs are typically fine with engaging in debate with strangers, though. When engaging in debate with impolite or stupid people, they may even exhibit a harsher side. Number 6. INFP. Definitely not confrontational individuals, INFPs can grow uncomfortable in contentious debates. They like to let people create their own opinions and conduct their own informational research. INFPs despise it when people try to prove them wrong since they have no motivation to do it. They frequently shy away from arguing with others, particularly if they believe it would just increase their tension and anxiety. However, INFPs will argue about anything they deem to be immoral. The INFP is willing to make an effort to persuade someone to make the correct moral decisions because they wish to change the world. Number 7. ENFJ. ENFJs dislike getting into trouble, especially when it involves people they care about. They frequently steer clear of contentious discussions, especially if they believe it would enrage someone. However, ENFJs do appreciate having the opportunity to argue certain topics, particularly if they believe they can advance someone's knowledge. ENFJs are frequently excellent at holding their own in debates and are absolutely not afraid of it. Simply said, they know when to quit pressuring someone and have moments when they would prefer to maintain calm. Due to their exceptional ability to read others, ENFJs may hesitate to engage in spirited debate. Number 8. ENFP. When they're feeling bored, ENFPs frequently love testing the limits. They don't frequently take pleasure in disputing with their loved ones, especially if it appears to sever the relationship. While frivolous conversations are generally fun, genuine arguments will make the ENFP uncomfortable. They don't mind choosing a topic to discuss in order to observe how it develops and see what they may learn from it. The ability to push themselves and discover themselves and others appeals to ENFPs who love to try new things. Number 9. ISTP. ISTPs do not mind a good debate, especially if they believe it would educate someone. They are well-read individuals who enjoy conducting extensive research to be informed. ISTPs enjoy being alone themselves and do not like having their personal space repeatedly invaded by others. Although the ISTP might like to be alone themselves most of the time, it doesn't mean they don't enjoy the occasional debate. Number 10. ISFP. Debate is definitely not something ISFPs enjoy, especially when it involves the people they care about. They favor living life to the fullest and seek to associate with happy people. When individuals are arguing, ISFPs frequently feel nervous and don't want to get involved. Debates frequently devolve into heated arguments, and ISFPs just do not want to observe this. Number 11. ESTP. Debate is something that ESTPs absolutely like, especially if they think they can teach someone anything. ESTPs will struggle to remain silent because they detest ignorance. The ESTP will step in and offer assistance if they believe they can instruct someone on a crucial and useful topic. Their debate strategies can occasionally be a touch aggressive, but they are always done with good intentions. Number 12. ESFP. Debates are not their cup of tea, and they are rarely useful to ESFPs. They prefer to converse calmly and will shift the subject if the conversation veers off topic. The current moment is very important to ESFPs, and they detest having to argue with others about a topic. Number 13. INTJ. INTJs like a good debate and taking part in enlightening conversations with others. They typically won't engage in a discussion unless they are familiar with the subject at hand. The INTJ is very well informed and probably knows every nuance of the topic under discussion. They will certainly listen to what the other person has to say, but only if they can back it up with facts and reason. Although INTJs like having the opportunity to learn from others, they frequently find themselves taking the role of the teacher. Number 14. INTP. Research and developing an internal grasp of things are INTP's main interests. They are quite reclusive and like to spend much of their time alone. They certainly like a good argument though, and will take part if it appears fruitful or entertaining. Because they spend so much time conducting their own research before listening to others' opinions, INTPs rarely find themselves persuaded by what they hear. The INTP will be keen to hear what someone else has to say if they can convince them with logic. They value intellectual growth and frequently view debates as opportunities to learn even more. Number 15. ENTJ. Undoubtedly, ENTJs enjoy a good argument, especially if they feel they have the time for it. The ENTJ will swiftly cut off any conversation with someone who is uninformed and make them feel foolish. Given that there are more pressing matters to attend to, they don't want to waste time on someone who won't genuinely learn anything or contribute anything. The last word is undoubtedly something ENTJs excel at, especially when it comes to subjects they are quite knowledgeable about. People who are open to learning are interesting to ENTJs, and they particularly love learning from intellectual people. Number 16. ENTP. Debate is something ENTPs adore doing. It's one of their favorite pastimes, in fact. They take pleasure in being able to push the envelope and learn new things about both themselves and other people. The ENTP may frequently learn and comprehend a topic even better through debate. They do enjoy doing research and will gorge themselves on the data they uncover. ENTPs appreciate being able to apply this knowledge and approach it from a variety of perspectives. The ENTP can have a far deeper understanding of a subject by debating it and seeing it from other angles. These videos will be really helpful for you.